In the dead of night, beneath a veil of silence, a storm was brewing in the heart of West Africa. Plans whispered in the shadows, power poised to be stolen, and a nation's fragile grip on stability nearly shattered. Burkina Faso, a country no stranger to political upheaval, now finds itself in the throes of yet another attempted coup. But this time, the plot was intercepted. The threat was real. And the consequences? Potentially devastating. President Ibrahim Traoré, hailed by some as a revolutionary leader and by others as a symbol of military dominance, stood on the edge of betrayal. The army claims it has dismantled a major coup plot. But what really happened behind closed doors? Who were the masterminds? And how close did they come to seizing control? Today we dive deep into the dramatic events that nearly upended a nation, exposing secrets, rivalries, and the very fine line between power and chaos. So, let's go into it. In April 2025, Burkina Faso's military government announced that it had stopped a significant attempt to overthrow its leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The army claimed this major plot was planned by people based in neighboring Ivory Coast. This news has drawn attention to the ongoing challenges in Burkina Faso, a West African country struggling with political instability, violence from extremist groups, and tensions with other nations. So let's go to explore the details of the foiled coup, the context of Burkina Faso's struggles, and what this event means for the country's future. What happened in the coup attempt? On April 21, 2025, Burkina Faso's military junta revealed that its intelligence services had uncovered a plan to destabilize the government and remove Captain Ibrahim Traoré from power. According to Security Minister Mahamadou Sana, the plot involved current and former soldiers working with terrorist leaders. The plan was to attack the presidency in the capital, Ouagadougou, on April 16, 2025, using a group of soldiers recruited by enemies of the nation. The plotters reportedly tried to gain support from religious and traditional leaders to convince army officers to join their cause. They also allegedly shared sensitive information with terrorists to increase attacks on soldiers and civilians, hoping to create chaos and weaken the government. The military arrested several people, including 2 officers, in connection with the plot. Among the alleged masterminds named were 2 former army officers, Major Joanny Compaoré and Lieutenant Abdraman Berry, who were said to be operating from Ivory Coast. The junta claimed that Ivory Coast was a base for those trying to destabilize Burkina Faso, a claim that has not been officially addressed by the Ivorian government. This is not the first time Traoré has accused Ivory Coast of supporting his enemies, as he made similar statements in 2023, calling Ivory Coast a center of operations for plots against his government. This coup attempt follows other reported plots against Traoré's leadership. In November 2024, the junta said it stopped another destabilization effort, and there have been several claims of coup attempts since Traoré took power in 2022. These repeated incidents highlight the fragile political situation in Burkina Faso, where the military government faces challenges both from within the country and from external forces. Who is Ibrahim Traoré? Captain Ibrahim Traoré is the military leader of Burkina Faso and one of Africa's youngest heads of state. Born in 1988, he was 34 when he assumed leadership in September 2022 through a military coup. A former artillery officer, Traoré has committed to restoring security and improving the lives of Burkinabe people amidst ongoing challenges from extremist groups linked to various militant and terrorist sets. Traoré draws inspiration from Thomas Sankara, a revolutionary Burkinabe leader from the 1980s, emphasizing national sovereignty and reducing Western influence, particularly from France, Burkina Faso's former colonial power. He has forged stronger ties with Russia for military support and has partnered with Mali and Niger to form the Alliance of Sahel States, a regional coalition independent of the West African bloc, ECOWAS. Traoré enjoys significant support among many Burkinabe for his vision of self-reliance and efforts to combat terrorism. Why are there coup attempts in Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso has experienced political transition since gaining independence from France in 1960. The recent coup attempts reflect a complex environment influenced by several factors. Ongoing security efforts, Burkina Faso, alongside neighbors Mali and Niger, is actively countering armed jihadist groups. Traoré's administration is focused on enhancing security measures to protect the nation. Military divisions, the Burkinabe armed forces, are fragmented, with tensions between senior officers and younger leaders like Traoré. Some officers may feel sidelined or disagree with Traoré's policies, leading to coup plots. The amnesty law passed in December 2024, which pardoned soldiers involved in a 2015 coup attempt, was seen as an attempt by Traoré to ease these tensions by bringing experienced officers back into the fold. Regional dynamics. Burkina Faso navigates complex relationships with neighboring countries, including Ivory Coast, as part of its broader strategy to secure national interests. Economic and social development. As one of the world's poorer nations, Burkina Faso is addressing economic challenges to improve living conditions, with the junta prioritizing stability to foster growth. What does this mean for Burkina Faso? The foiled coup plot is a reminder of the challenges facing Burkina Faso's military government. While Traoré has avoided being overthrown, the repeated coup attempts show that his leadership is under constant threat. The junta's accusations against Ivory Coast could worsen relations with a key neighbor, making it harder for Burkina Faso to work with other West African countries to address shared problems like terrorism. Inside the country, Traoré's government needs to address the root causes of unrest. This includes improving security by better equipping and uniting the military, as well as tackling economic issues that affect ordinary people. However, Traoré's focus on consolidating power, such as sacking the prime minister and dissolving the government in December 2024, suggests he may prioritize control over broader reforms. The international community is also watching closely. Burkina Faso's shift toward Russia and away from Western partners like France has changed its role in regional politics. If Traoré's government remains unstable, it could weaken the Alliance of Sahel States and make it harder to fight terrorist groups across the region. At the same time, Traoré's ability to foil coup plots shows that he has strong support within parts of the military and intelligence services, which could help him stay in power for now. Looking ahead. The foiled coup plot serves as a testament to the strength of Burkina Faso's military government under Captain Ibrahim Traoré. As of April 2025, Traoré remains firmly in charge, navigating a complex landscape of security and regional challenges. His government is committed to building trust with the people, strengthening the military, and fostering cooperative regional relationships. The junta's success in preventing this plot may further solidify support for Traoré as he works to deliver on his promises of security and progress for Burkina Faso. The dust may have settled. For now, the coup stopped, the government intact. But in Burkina Faso, peace is a fleeting visitor, and trust within the ranks is more fragile than ever. This foiled plot is more than just a headline, it's a warning. A reminder that in a nation caught between insurgency, external pressure, and internal ambition, the struggle for control never sleeps. Who will rise next? Who still lurks in the shadows? And will the next attempt be the one that succeeds? Only time will tell. Stay alert. Stay questioning. Because in Burkina Faso, The battle for power is far from over. And if you want to stay ahead of the chaos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that the world can't afford to ignore.